Hey Divas, it's me Jordan. Today I wanted to share another process video with you guys. This is the companion to the layout I showed yesterday, and I will leave a link to that video below, and I will leave a link to the blog post for this layout and the previous, and they're the same blog post. So the paper I'm using is again the Times and Seasons paper collection by Echo Park. And here I'm just pulling the layout out that I made yesterday for inspiration, so I know how to copy it and how to make them identical or make them look fluent, like they go together. And here's the layout I made yesterday, and I'll show the layout that I made today at the end of the video and pictures. This is just a refresher for the page that I'm copying. And I'm going to fiddle with where I want to put that layout, and I'm going to end up putting it to the side. And the layout in the picture I'm scrapbooking is actually his belt buckle that he got when he won Grand Champion, my dad. And I'm just going through deciding the papers that I want to use. I'm actually going to use this one as the mat. I'm going to cut it straight across. I'm going to leave it at 12 inches on one side. And I'm going to end up cutting the mat down. I'm going to make the mats extremely big. I'm going to layer them and make them, thinking I'm going to cover most of the page using mats, but I don't end up doing that. Near the middle, I'm going to decide before I paste them. I'm going to cut them. And you'll see that in a second. Right now I'm just fiddling, deciding where I want everything to go. And I'm going to again use that striped paper to make the two pictures look like they belong together, the two layouts. And now I am cutting that striped paper, which you cannot see, but there it is. And I'm going to get this black number paper, digit paper, and I'm going to paste that. And I'm going to use near as much tape as I use on the photo, which is good because you shouldn't use that much tape. And I'm going to cut it. Actually, I'm going to take it off and redo it because I messed it up. And it wasn't straight. I'm going to fiddle with it for a few seconds. And now I'm just going to cut it. And I'm going to end up, like I said, I'm going to end up cutting the mat off because it's too big. I wanted a large mat, but in the end I opted for a shorter, smaller mat. And I think this is where now I'm looking for background paper. And I'm going to end up using, I don't know what I end up using. I don't have my layout with me when I'm narrating this video. There I cut off the blue strip so it's all one sheet of paper, all one length. And I'm fiddling with the paper that I'm going to use. And I end up using that blue one right there. I remember now. The one beside it, underneath the green paper. This one. I'm going to be using this one. But I don't decide on that right off. I try to think of something else because that's really dark and the photo is very dark and I wanted some lighter colors, but that blue just looks so classic with such an old photo. I liked it a lot. And here's where I decide I need to cut the mats down because it's too big. I'm going to cut the sides off as well. And I don't know where I went. Oh, here's the strip from one of the pieces I cut off, and I'm just taking one of the layers off and I'm going to make the strip. I'm going to cover up the black part. Has a small break in it where it doesn't meet all the way down like an L shape, but I didn't want the L shape. I wanted it to have color all the way around like a box, so like a full mat. So I added that, which you can't really see it in the video. I want to apologize for the angle of the camera because I'm trying to find some new angles. But I'm not really sure how I want to do it yet. I don't have my screen. I can't see the screen. I have a normal picture taking camera, not a camera that has a flip screen. And here I added a banner sticker that says 2. And I don't know if you realize it, but on the first layout it says 1. But when I take the pictures, I switch them around. So you're going to see on the pictures that that this one says 1 and the other one says 2 because there's 2 people in the first layout, the cow and my dad, not 2 people. And he won. He was number 1. And I thought, you know, it's okay, layout 1 and layout 2, but it really bugged me, so I had to change it. And now I'm just cutting out some journaling cards that I'm going to use. I'm trying to copy the other layout, but I don't want to. I don't want to cut the tags off. I don't want to cut any more tags out because I'm lazy, basically. Now I'm adding those stickers to replicate the other layout. And I'm just deciding where I want that. That one says love, and the other one is a watch. And the one above that is just a little circle. Now I'm cutting this tag apart so that I can save the other half for later. And I'm going to add it. I'm so sorry, I'm off frame. Now I'm deciding where the placement of there, but where they're going to go. And I end up keeping it like that. Even though I think looking at the finished product, it replicates a little too much. I mean, they're too much alike because the placement is so similar. I don't know where I went. Sorry if you're my squeaking chair. My dog again. You know, I could have edited this part out, but, you know, real scrapbooking. I keep saying that. But here I am cutting out a tag, one of those tags, and I'm cutting out, and it's a postage stamp, and it looks really odd the way I cut it out. I was trying to fussy cut fast. I wasn't taking my time, and it came out really wonky. So I ended up cutting one of the edges off and just having the circles and the design, and then I have the other side. I left the red part in and just cut the sides out, which you can see in the final photo. Now I'm adding another mustache that replicates. I'm adding a couple more stickers. A little phone, an old-fashioned phone. And this layout's very simple compared to the other one. Compared to a lot of layouts I do. I find that when I do a 2-page layout, the second layout is always much more simple than the first layout or most of the layouts in my scrapbook. Which is fine. I think I get a little too... I think I get tired of the same design, the same layout, and I'm having to copy the other layout, so I end up just making it really simple and not putting a lot of creativity into it. But I think it turned out cute. And I love doing 2-page layouts. I just think it comes out way simple. Now I'm thinking about the title, and it's actually going to say Grand Champion because that's his belt, and I'm going to do the Grand with the big letters. I'm going to do the Champion in those small turquoise, or I don't know I think it's turquoise letters. And I'm going to fiddle with the G and the D at the beginning and the end of the letter, because the D hangs off more than the G does, and I don't like that. So I'm going to switch it around and fix it. And here I go, trying to fix it, and some of the letters are going to come out wonky. I'm going to have to fix them. I love this. I love scrapbooking old photos. There's so much history and such a story to them. Even if I don't know the story myself and I wasn't there, obviously it was 91. My mom and dad hadn't even met yet, and it would be 2 years and 1 month before they even got married. But it was. I think it's really cool because I can share that with my dad because I scrapbooked it, and I can learn the stories. He doesn't do cows anymore. He doesn't raise them or anything. We live in town. But he really enjoyed doing it when he was younger. My sister wants a horse, but we know he'd end up taking care of it. Also, we don't have a place for it, but mostly he'd end up taking care of it. Sorry if you hear the phone. People are calling us. How dare they? And now the title of it is finished, and I'm going to leave it like that, And it kind of bugs me still that the G and the D are kind of off. But I'm going to end up leaving it like that. It's still like that. And now I'm cleaning up my space, and this is the finished layout. I'm going to show you some up-close photos, even though I'm still not very good at it, and I don't show the layout at all. And here's the finished look. It's very simple, like I said, and I'm going to, I don't know where we're going to put the journaling yet. I'm going to let him tell his story. I'm going to, write it myself. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to check the links in the description box for my blog and products I used. And please rate, comment, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Bye.